So we have a rather interesting video today of why this woman quit her Twitch streaming career as an e-girl and the truth about streaming culture. I've recently covered this topic on my channel of why I stopped streaming, and you guys showed a lot of love and related to a lot of the points I made. So let's see if it's different from a woman's perspective, and let's get into it.
Hey everybody, I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to be talking about e-girls, specifically the reasons why I am no longer an e-girl. But I think it's an important subject to talk about. You know that song, "E-girls are ruining my life"? I think everybody thought it was some kind of ironic statement, but arguably e-girl culture is ruining elements of people's lives. And I'm going to talk about why.
Since I used to be one, I feel like it's my responsibility to call out this behavior and take accountability for enabling this culture myself and being an active negative contributor without knowing the very real world implications, detriments, and consequences that such actions can have,
And how it hurts women and men collectively for different reasons. I have a Twitch channel. I used to stream for 8 to 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, and I made money. Not as much as some very popular female streamers that might come to your mind,
and I'll speak about them later.
but I made enough to support myself.
What's going
And
on
then
here?
I made more, chasing numbers, being trapped in a never-ending cycle of narcissism and a heightened state of self-worth.
There are plenty of ways that being a woman on the internet is dangerous. Being on the internet in general opens you up to the most evil of people,
Oh, okay. Give me a second. Oh, wait.
being able to say whatever they want about you with no consequence.
Show me your TV's mercy, please.
No.
But it has physical
I ain't gonna lie, bro. And this is one of the things that I talked about on my video, bro. People getting on the internet and be bugging out. They be having no filter on what they be saying to some of these streamers in the chat. I'm like, bro, do y'all not realize, like, this is a human being that y'all speaking to? Like, y'all really, like, why do y'all say things y'all cannot, y'all know y'all would never say in public? Especially folks that be hitting the N-word slur crazy on the internet, bro. I dare you to say that in public. And then they be the same ones saying, yeah, I say it in public all the time. No, you don't. Because you would literally be obliterated off this earth in half a second by the first syllable. You be that when you say, what's up, you're gone. You can't even finish it. I'm sorry. I feel like for folks that use it, like, it should be justified to get an uppercut from hell. You feel me? Like, it should be charged up real nice, so you should get a nice uppercut. You feel me? Especially when you know you're about to use it in the wrong way. You know what I mean? And a lot of y'all gonna be like, is it right or wrong way to use it? Hey man, if you don't look like me, just don't use it, fam. Y'all know the rules. You know I go down. Don't act slow.
dangers too. I used to have a P.O. box so people could send me gifts. I saw a lot of popular YouTubers and streamers doing that. People wanted to send me things. I let it happen. Someone I knew from my stream moved across the country to my city so he could be closer to me. This didn't terrify me.
Yo, I see. This is the problem with some of y'all men, bro. Y'all be out here wilding when it comes to the Johns, bro. Y'all be scaring the hus, bro. Y'all gotta chill out, relax, calm down. You're not gonna get a shorty riled up by moving mad close to them over the internet that you don't know. That's scary. That's stalker mentality. What were you trying to accomplish by doing that, fam? You're bugging. Relax. It's never that serious. Never. Stop it. Stop it.
By me. The culture of Twitch makes you want to tear down boundaries. The thing about streaming is that it's so personal. People want to know everything about you. What'd you have for dinner? What are you doing this holiday? What are you doing this weekend? Where are you from? I was putting myself in danger by just having a P.O. box with my zip code, and I had no idea.
This pseudo-parasocial relationship between someone on a screen and someone in a chat can turn into obsession very quickly.
I once had a supporter that would sell his plasma
To be able to tier 3 sub. And though I told him that that's unnecessary and not to do that, I couldn't stop him, and I wasn't gonna.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Y'all making us men look crazy out here, bro. Y'all be going too far. You're selling your plasma just to give a tier 3 sub, bro. You look thirsty, bro. You need water, bro. You are dehydrated, bro. You need some type of loving, bro. I don't know where your parents is, but you gotta chill out, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's you're malnourished. That's mad.
To refund that sub.
This was my full-time job. It was how I supported myself and my mother and my pets at the time. The longer you are a persona on the internet, the faster you disconnect from the real world and your true sense of self. Your life becomes a show for the masses, for your customers,
Facts.
your consumers. Your job is to keep them consuming your content. And the more popular someone becomes, the less they care about you as an individual.
Because numbers are everything, and you're just one person.
I love being a content creator. It's what I've always wanted to do. Since I was in elementary school, my dream was to be a movie director.
And a TV show host.
When I learned about streaming, I really thought that I could make it into the world of entertainment.
I went to college for media production and management with a minor in theater. But once I started streaming, I didn't really gain any new skills.
Just be active on social media. What's on social media? Women being sexy. And you have people like Amaranth in interviews saying, you could have your tits out. To say, you're not going to have as much money as me.
You're not going to be as successful as me unless you have your breasts available to be seen by the public.
Mass gaslight.
And you know, it's not even her fault. It's the men's fault that enable and pay these subs and do that. Like, y'all gotta stop enabling this behavior. That's why they do it. If they wasn't profiting off of it, they wouldn't do it. You gotta stop it. It's creepy, bro. You're making us look real bad. This is really a conversation for us men, bro. Y'all gotta relax on the porn and all that. Y'all gotta chill, bro. It's not that serious. It's more to life than a John. Okay? That's the new quote in the comments. There's more to life than a John. Put that in the comments right now.
Lighting and grooming. That kind of rhetoric seeps into your mind like a poison. Everyone in this culture has been poisoned. We can't help it. We're inundated with it. Propaganda, sex, political discourse, cancel culture, mob mentality.
Social media is poison, and it's contributing to the thousands of mental illnesses.
In this modern age, I deleted Snapchat off my phone.
And I disabled my DMs on all socials because
I'm not gonna lie, there was a point in time where I took a little break off social media, and I ain't gonna lie, I felt so present, I felt so alive, I felt connected to myself. I knew exactly what I wanted to do for the day. I found out different hobbies. I found out that I like to read. Like, I have 2 books that I just bought, and I actually read them. Before, I couldn't do that. And I started the book 2 days ago, and I'm already up to page 70. I'm like, wow. Before, when I would open a book, I would fall asleep. I'm not going to cap. This shit was boring. But now I'm actually able to, oh, wow, this is interesting. You feel me? So please, if you take a media detox, take a social media detox. The amount of free dopamine you get on that John is insane. Reset those dopamine receptors, my friend. Come back to earth.
I was sick of being readily available for just anyone.
And it is for my safety. And if you think that I'm being some kind of self-righteous bigot or whatever, then that means you would prefer I tear down my boundaries for you. As a streamer, you are subject to something called trauma dumping, where people will come into your chat and speak about extremely sad personal matters, because streaming is free therapy when it's not practice for flirting. And yeah, I flirted back, trying to be cute and make money. I'm sorry I contributed to that, and I won't again. It's not fair to me, and it's not fair to the people who are paying for fake attention. It is not all my responsibility either.
You should not support someone just because you are attracted to them. This culture...
Did I not just say that? I'm glad she's saying it. I'm glad she's saying it, because some of y'all do that just because y'all attracted to people. Relax, calm down. You cannot force somebody to like you by throwing tier 7 subs and shit. It's not gonna make it any better.
opened me up to being preyed on by narcissists,
Manipulators, sociopaths, and even pedophiles. People who want to tear your walls down just so you can make them feel more validated. It's all about you. You. While the people on the screen think it's all about me. Me. This was never my goal, and my dreams were corrupted by internet culture. I was blind to what I was doing, and men are blind to what's being done to them. And some men are blind to what they are doing to women through this. If anyone tries to tear your walls down, break your boundaries, to be close to you, they want something from you. It's just a sign that you're in the presence of escapism at best.
And at worst, in the presence of the Dark Triad.
They want to get what they can out of you. There's no use for you outside of the internet.
I have learned a lot the past 2 years, and now it's my goal to use my platform to teach others and try to have people think for themselves.
On my path of learning and searching for truth, I discovered the big monster of capitalism and how places like Twitch or OnlyFans contributes to a bigger problem than most people understand. In the internet world where you have to fight to stay relevant because everything is accelerated at an alarming pace, this shallow way of being has an expiration date. Everyone gets older, looks fade, women will feel competition with each other, they'll be competing for attention and the wallets of men, and men will compete against each other too. Their expiration date is when their money runs out. You do not actually know the other person in these fake relationships. You don't know if they actually align with your ideals. And we all know that the anonymity of the internet makes it so easy to hide who you really are.
Streamers will lie to their audience in order to not be canceled and win public support because your money is more important than their honesty and integrity. The truth is not profitable. This culture gives the unhealthy ego a place to thrive. All you have to do is virtue signal
and say you're supporting women by supporting their OnlyFans.
And women say they're supporting themselves. They're independent, even though they're using a platform created by and for men who have free access to all of their pictures and videos.
And make a profit off of all the content, no matter how private or personal it is. I would have men ask me when, not if, when I was going to get an OnlyFans. OnlyFans was created by a very suspicious individual who has suspicious relationships with children. It's no surprise that Twitch has become the site to pick your favorite e-girl to simp for. It's run by Jeff Bezos, who builds value. He's looking to make a profit. So you and the streamers are products. And maybe you're having some cognitive dissonance. The narrative that this is mentally healthy or safe for men and women, or that somehow this will make men respect women more in the long run. This doesn't act towards respecting women because women who do not involve themselves with such activities still get seen as the same and
That's
are
a fact.
expected to participate, and men are not respected.
And that's a fact. I'm not gonna lie. Whenever there's like a regular female streamer, and I'm only saying that when they're fully clothed and they're not, tatas out, bootas is out, you know what I'm saying? Not being provocative on stream playing Fortnite. You know what I'm saying? The chat is like, oh, this is boring. Like, y'all that horny? Like, relax. Like, the fact that you can hide behind a screen, like, I feel like sometimes, like, folks that say stuff like that should just have their camera turned on and they should be able to see their screen. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Because it's like, bro, come on. You gotta relax, man. You gotta relax.
Any more than you would respect an ATM. The irony is that the women who are doing this kind of thing, that have a hatred for men, are feeding into the elitist patriarchy themselves and grooming more women to be trapped in the patriarchy with their perfect photoshopped pictures and all their makeup and their push-up bras. Now you might be thinking, well, Ellie, you're wearing makeup right now. And you're right, because the internet is a harsh, evil place. People are very mean.
Bro, the number one feedback I would get on stream was about my appearance. Like, and I just be chilling on the game, being mad down to earth, mad positive. People talk about my teeth all day. They'll talk about me and my skin color, just something. And I'll be playing the game, chilling, vibing, having a good time. People coming in, oh, you look like Travis Scott. You look like a Travis Scott fish. Oh, you remember that episode from SpongeBob where Squidward bites the burger? I'm like, yo. And at first, I didn't mind it too much. I'm playing into it, you know what I'm saying? But, like, real life, like, there's only so much of that you can take when you're volunteering to, like, be a positive influence in somebody's life. And all you hear is people just trying to bring you down or talk about your appearance. especially when it's something that's you're sensitive about. It's kind of messed up. But at the end of the day, people's gonna be like, "Oh, you too soft for streaming this, that, and the third." Nah, I'm just a human being, bro.
I feel like I have to wear makeup, present myself in a certain way to even be listened to. Consider it my war paint. I once heard that porn stars are becoming Twitch streamers and Twitch streamers are becoming porn stars. I don't remember who told me that, but I
I'm
still
crying.
remember it to this day.
That's
Do you
facts.
agree? Leave your comments down below. Remember to like this video or dislike it. The algorithm doesn't care if you disagree with me or not. And you can present the argument well. The people that are viewing streamers like Amaranth aren't your audience. Well, if places like Twitch are promoting streams like that on their front page,
And they be on the front page. I was literally just about to say what you just said. They be on the front page, bro. And Twitch used to be for the gamers, bro. I remember it was called something.tv. I don't remember what it was called, but it's called like something.tv. And it was for the gamers. It was like everybody didn't know what it was about. It was like something that just reserved for folks like us. But now it's just like once people find a way to get a bag on it, everything like, you know what I mean? It always goes like this.
it is a representation of women on the platform. And there's no way for you nor I to know whether a viewer comes right from doing whatever they do while watching streams like that onto my stream in just a click of a button.
Are you arguing that our human brains can differentiate something so quickly between me and the last streamer that they watched? Because to a random observer, I'm just a girl on a screen. You can even pick your type.
Blue eyes, redheads, brunettes, pick your point.
I don't know, when I see stuff like that, it make my face, you know what I mean? Like, ugh. It's just, I don't know, it's not classy.
Poison, likes, views, money. It's addicting. It teaches people that everyone has a price. Sad, lonely men spend thousands of dollars on women on the internet to have some kind of connection with them, sexual gratification or
fake.
validation, to take advantage of that for
I need y'all to understand, bro. This online parasocial relationship that y'all have with the women that y'all be watching on stream, and I hope it's not none of y'all in this chat or in this video. You know what I mean? And if it is, stop it. It's fake. The relationship y'all have with y'all never gonna be able to bang with shorty. It's not happening. It's never gonna happen. They don't want to be with somebody like you, bro. You should be ashamed. You're voluntarily, like, if you're just supporting just to support, that's a different story. And you know you actually enjoy, you think they're entertaining. But if you pulling up to these little what's that? The little pool streams and all that where they, you know, ass naked, damn near, and they doing the ASMRs where they looking up on the ting and ting. Yeah, bro. Leave it alone, bro. You gotta do some introspection.
profit is shameful. I won't contribute to that. If you want to be in a symbiotic relationship with someone where you both mutually consent that you are using each other, then that means you are admitting that human interactions have now been degraded.
To transactions.
I have seen what this culture creates. It creates monsters. I was a monster, obsessed with views, obsessed with myself. Meanwhile, narcissism was just to hide this deep sense of inadequacy.
Something fell off because
And that's crazy because I'm glad she touched on that because, like, when people was making comments about my teeth and things of that nature, basically my appearance, I played into it because while the money was, like, high and the viewership was high, but once it started to go, like, get low, it really started to affect me because I'm like, what's the point if it's not even like getting the viewership that it used to get? And I was disrespecting myself for a point, you feel me? And then once I realized that, I said, yo, I just kind of grew a bad taste in my mouth with that whole situation. I'm just like, yo, bro, I don't think I want to keep streaming, bro, if I have to kind of deal with these degenerates on the internet. And I'm not saying I'm better than anybody because I'm not. You know what I mean? I feel like everyone's equal to a degree. But some of y'all be coming on the internet because y'all not satisfied with y'all lives and y'all just be coming on here bashing people and talking about people's appearance. Like, bro, put your camera on. Get on stream because that's a brave move to do, to just go live. That's a brave move to do. And half y'all don't even have the balls to do that. And if you do, you got 0 viewers. That's tough.
I wasn't really contributing anything substantial to society by doing that.
I love playing video games, but eventually it wasn't even about playing the game anymore because I got stuck in a loop of playing the same game over and over again that frustrated me because that's what people wanted to see. And so then
And that's another thing, bro. I got a lot of viewership when I played Rainbow Six Siege, and I did not like that game. I'm not gonna lie. And then I had my friends be like, "Oh, yo, you gotta keep playing the game, man. You had the most subs during that time, bro. You bugging. Like, you gotta do it for, you know what I'm saying? You was really popping off when you played Rainbow Six Siege with the Joy-Cons." I'm like, bro, I like every time I would get like real life mad at the game because like everyone that was left on Siege was like they knew the game so well. It was just not fun to play and get stomped on and win like every 8 matches. You feel me? It just wasn't a fun experience for me. And people, whenever I would try to play like Madden or like Call of Duty or like the finals or any Valorant, they'd be like, "Yo, play Rainbow Six Siege, play Rainbow Six Siege." Like, bro, like it literally says in the goddamn category that I'm playing Valorant. Why are you coming into the stream asking for me to play Rainbow Six Siege, bro? Just watch whatever I'm playing at the moment. You know what I'm saying? It's literally my show. So let me play what I want to play. You feel me? Stop coming in and harassing the people. Play this, play this. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to ask, but like when y'all come in and be like, "Why you not playing Rainbow Six Siege?" As if I did something wrong, it's crazy.
and it became about the views and not about the game I wanted to play. This whole culture propagates a society that evaluates real human worth to a dollar amount. An
Yep.
ever-changing, arbitrary sense of value.
That shifts with inflation, just like the meat you buy at a grocery store. Except instead of sustenance, you get a momentary hit of dopamine.
At the expense of real time, you have spent working to make that money when you should be using that money to invest in yourself. Of course, people aren't going to like what I say. And of course, I have lost all my financial support. And I know that there are people out there that feel trapped in this game. Everyone feels like they have to side hustle these days. So I'm not trying to say that I hate you or anything for having an OnlyFans, but it's important to know the implications of what you're doing. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm tired. I'm tired of living
me
in
too.
delusions
Not gonna
and
lie.
lies. I'm tired of contributing to a society that's hurting people, that's destroying their mental capacity. I will get hatred spewed at me from every direction from people that I've known for years because I'm trying to be honest. I and many other women in my generation have been groomed by music, media, the news.
Doublethink throughout our society, trying to say net negatives are positives, to conform to a narrative.
I mean, you also have a choice as well. You know what I mean? Like, she took accountability on the situation as well, as you can see throughout the points that she make in the video. But it's also a choice. Like, a lot of us black men are portrayed as gangsters and things of that nature, and like, you know what I mean, not good people on the media and rap music videos and things of that nature. But me, I'm chilling. I'm a cool dude. You know what I mean? I'm not a gangster by any means. I'm very much a nerd. I've been reminded of that many times. But I'm okay with that. Like, ain't nothing wrong with being smart and being, you know what I mean, respectful and having a good head on your shoulder, being able to read a book. Like, you feel me? Even though, like, the majority of women that look like me like those thugs and them hood folks, I'm not about to convert to a Pookie and Ray Ray because, you know what I'm saying? Because the general mass is like that. If somebody like me, they like me. I'm not about to, you know what I mean, change my whole persona because of you know what I'm saying? Like, the media says, "Oh, this is what we are supposed to move like," and the masses will gravitate towards that because they think that's what we should be doing. Like, I'm gonna do my own thing because I'm me.
That serves no one.
Except for those already in power. I'm not afraid anymore to speak my mind. I've already been
Canceled for calling out corruption inside of a certain community in a certain video game. When shit hit the fan and I was abused by a pedophile in their community and simply harassed by a dev from their favorite video game, they witch hunted me over a tweet I wrote. Ironic.
we have devolved into radical socio and political ideologies. It isn't genuine, and it is not logical, and it is not helpful. It's often marked by false concerns that proves to damage people over time and is only fit to serve the one, the you. It is a step backwards disguised as being progressive. This type of symbiotic narcissistic relationship opens you up to lots of mental manipulation.
It's been proven over and over again that people spend money when they're upset, that these internet algorithms in lots of different places, not just on your phone for advertisements, but in video games too, people stay addicted to things if it triggers emotion. And with this,
That's a fact. Even the social media aspect of things, like our apps are made by people that like make the slot machines. Like, I think there's like a Netflix documentary about like the creation of social media, and I feel like I think it's, who is it? I think it's Bill Gates or Mark Zuckerberg, one of the two. But they don't allow their children to use these apps because they understand how addictive it is. You know what I mean? So, but to each his own.
society that's continuously being numb to human emotion through oversaturation.
This all contributes to a lingering sense of anxiety and hopelessness. How are you supposed to feel in alignment with other people like this? Now, of course, we cannot forget the fact that we all were trapped indoors on the internet for the past few years. So you can't blame people for being poisoned like this and being stuck, addicted to algorithms, addicted to screens, addicted to e-girls. But you can blame people for refusing to educate themselves on what this is doing to real human relationships and ignoring the real world implications that come from social media and the propagandist poison we have been ingesting for years, that people on the internet actively contribute to, propagate, and encourage for a profit. And I expect people to gaslight me about this just because I'm trying to call this out. Or maybe some of you can sense the corruption. And if we keep being afraid to talk about this corrosion of society, we will continue to be sucked into illusions and flow further away from real solutions. And I get it. Humans are social creatures, but that need for social interaction has been manipulated and monetized. And I understand why someone would do it. It's in order to avoid pain.
And that's why it feels exhausting sometimes to have conversations, because most of it be fake. I don't know if y'all been feeling that lately, but like the conversations that I be having with some people, I have really good friends, by the way. I'm not talking about them, but I'm just saying, like, if I was at an outing and things of that nature, like 9 times out of 10, like there's never quality conversations. And I'm not saying like, well, I am saying that there always needs to be a quality. I'm not a big small talk guy. And I like to rap. I like to be to myself most of the time. That's why I be in the crib, you know what I mean, chilling, vibing. But, you know, there's moments where I'm feeling like going outside. I feel like going clubbing or whatever the nature is, or going doing an activity like go-karting. I'm supposed to be doing that soon. Or paintballing. I did that recently. And I feel like when you do events like that, they're more like, the quality of people, conversation is better there as opposed to like going to the club and things of that nature. I guess I'll be going to the wrong places. That might answer my question, actually. I think I kind of answered it for myself. But even so, like, I notice it now more than it was back then, because I feel like even when I went to parties back then, like when I was younger, it was like you could meet some cool people out there. But now it's like, oh, yeah. All it's focused on is, yo, you see that John over there? Oh, you see that John? You see John. I'm like, bro, like, can we like, hey, man, you having a good time, man? What's up, man? Even what you drinking? Like, what's up, man? How you feeling? What's your name? Yeah, let's talk about it. And then we could get all into all that jazz, you know what I'm saying? Like, why does it always have to be about one thing, you feel me? But, I mean, hey, man, I might sound like a wuss to some of y'all.
And gain a
I'll be
reward
outside to just
in this
have a good
society
time. I'll
that
be trying to
breaks you
focus on the
down,
Jones.
where you work so hard for almost nothing compared to these big streamer millionaires who make so much money off of the people that work difficult 9 to 5s. At a certain point, you lose touch with reality if you continue to suppress and disown what is real. I'm making this in the hope that it impacts one person positively enough to rethink that subscription on OnlyFans. All this culture does is create dysfunctional psychological patterns in people. Feelings are important, and yes, you can feel a certain way, but feelings don't always reflect reality. All I can ask is that you not shut down intelligent conversation about this, and therefore halt the evolution of our species. Huh?
I ain't gonna lie, that was a really good video. I enjoyed that a lot. Shout out to Ellie in Videoland. I will link the original video in the description. Hey, y'all let me know y'all thoughts on the matter, man. Like, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this particular topic and just streaming culture in general. I think it's in a very interesting space, and I feel like when it comes to e-girls or just like female streamers in general that do the bikini streaming and all that, like they're being enabled by us. You know what I mean? The lower quality men that just don't understand their self-worth and just kind of giving their existence off to these people so that they can make their living. Like if we didn't have that, we would have less of that. So it is our fault as well. It is our fault. It's mostly our fault because if there's no supply, which is us, we are the supply to give them. If we are the demand to give them the supply that they need to survive, you feel me? There wouldn't be no OnlyFans. There wouldn't be none of that. But hey, I digress. Y'all let me know how y'all feeling the video. And let me know if this new mic sound good. You feel me? And we out of here.